What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Brianna is. I love my new do. It's giving me a whole different type of attitude. Shout out to Anastasia and a velour. The bundles are by her. Look how it's just so flowy and beautiful. Indian raw Indian natural, so it hasn't been processed or anything like that. Really just wetted or whatever like that. A hair review will be coming soon. So anyways, the point of this video was I know a lot of you guys are going into high school, maybe still in elementary, but I know a lot of you guys, school just started or school is about to start or whatever the case may be. So I just wanted to talk about basically how to make friends. I got inspired by this topic by watching DDG, and his sister just moved from Pontiac, Michigan, to, I believe he's in he's in LA. So she just moved out there, and you can kind of see her first day wasn't as exciting as, he wanted it to be for her, because she's the new kid. She's the new kid on the block. People are probably already coming into middle school to high school, already clicked up and stuff. And I can only imagine how big LA schools are. You know what I'm saying? So it probably was just very uncomfortable for her. And the biggest question is, did you have somebody to sit with at lunch? Like, I know that seems so small, but it's such a big thing. And I can tell you, I can attest to this because I was an Army brat, so I moved around a whole lot. So on my first day of school, I was always worried about if I was going to have anybody to sit at lunch with. And sometimes I didn't have anybody to sit at lunch with, or sometimes I would sit at kind of be like not the last in line, but the first in the lunch, not the last or first in the lunch line, but kind of in the middle, so all the seats are not taken if I get all the way to the end, and then I'm not the first one and I'm looking like, oh my god, where am I gonna sit? So I don't know how lunch tables are set up nowadays, but they had some circle tables, and then they had like the straight tables. So I really just scanned the cafeteria room, looked and seen if it was people sitting, like clumps of people here or clumps of people there, and I would just sit close to the clumps of people. So sometimes I did have to sit at lunch by myself. But now, in retrospect, some things I probably would have done differently is just try to be a little bit more open. I know some people are introverted, so it can be very uncomfortable, but literally just go up to somebody, hi, how you doing? I'm new here. And like I said, it's very uncomfortable, but you have to step out of your comfort zone. Like, hey, come sit with me at lunch. 9 times out of 10, those kids are worried about the same thing that you're worried about. So all it takes is just being observant too. Like, if you see somebody with nice hair, give somebody a compliment. Oh, you look nice. I like your outfit, yada yada. Where'd you get that from? Blah blah. Cool. Can I sit with you at lunch? Or I'm gonna sit with you at lunch, if that's cool. I kind of would say I'm gonna sit with you at lunch, if that's cool or whatever. Or can I sit with y'all at lunch, or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't really ask. I'd be like, I'm gonna sit with y'all at lunch today. Like, I would just say it like that, because if you're asking, you're setting yourself up to have somebody tell you no. But if you're you have to watch how you use your words. So I'm gonna sit with you at lunch today, I'm gonna sit with y'all at lunch today, or whatever the case may be. And that's only if you feel like the vibe, or you feel a connection. Like I said, be observant. Look at the things that you can talk about. Everybody always talks about the classic bring some gum with you, offer a piece of gum and stuff like that. I know it's so much easier said than done, because it's like walking in a sea full of room of people that you don't know, and then you're internalizing, will these people like me? I don't know these people, what should I talk about? Literally, don't think about it. Just be yourself and be open. And I would say Excuse me. Excuse me. I would literally say pray about it. I'll be praying that y'all have some people to sit with lunch at, or some people that will approach y'all. But it's nothing to be scared of. I'm naturally quiet in my face. Like, it doesn't look mad now, but I have a resting, like, rude face. So it used to be very, very, very hard for people to approach me and to see what I was about. And still, I feel like that problem, that stigma stays to me some days. But I'm older now, and I know how to open my mouth and say, hey, how you doing? Or good morning, how are you? And like I said, compliments, and just opening up your mouth and talking. Like, I know that some people might say, well, just be like I'm saying, open your mouth and just speak and stuff like that. I know it's such an uncomfortable thing, but it benefits you so much in the long run, not only in high school and learning how to communicate with people, but in the long run. Like, if you want to be, let's say you're working a job, act like you're going to school and you have a job to do, which is speak to somebody every day or meet somebody new every day, and you are literally getting paid to do that. You will make so many friends just by doing that. And that's what good customer service is. In any job you work in, almost, you have to interact with people. More than most likely, you have to interact with people. So don't shut yourself off. And like I said, be open-minded, speak, smile, put a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? Get cool with your teachers. Like, literally get close to your teachers as well. If you feel some type of way, tell them how you're feeling. I'm new here. Like, you never know, the teacher might help you out. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. That's nothing at all to be ashamed of. That is what they're there for, along with teaching you, to make your experience in school the best experience that you can have at this age. Okay? So another thing you can do is, if you're still not adjusting to things, try out for something. Look into different clubs and stuff like that. You know, like, see if you need help with tutoring, like, see if somebody, talk to your teacher, see if somebody can tutor you during downtime in class or something like that. Just, there are several ways. And if you have, I'll say the biggest thing is really being observant and seeing how you and that person, how you maybe can relate to that person. And another thing I've learned is, and this might not be for everybody, but another thing I've learned is I'm a very open individual. So I'll say, hey, I'm Brianna. I'm an Army brat. You know, I traveled a lot of different places, and it's a blessing and a curse. Like, I would just tell them about myself and see if they have any similarities with brothers and sisters, or even if they're Army brat too, and stuff like that. And you're not going to learn 10 different, a person's whole life in one conversation. But don't be scared to just say, hey, my name is, I'm new here. Do you mind if I kick it with you at lunch? Do you mind if I sit with y'all at lunch? You know what I'm saying? And just grow from there. Now, you do have to be careful because, one, everybody's not going to be out for your best interest. Everybody's not. Some people you probably peep their personalities and you're like, no, I don't want this. Keep going. It's more than 100 people in that school. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than you can fathom. Speak up in class. Raise your hand in class. Answer questions. Be interactive, so people will notice you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe somebody will walk up to you. So those are some of the things that you can apply. Tell me if they work out. Tell me if they don't. Write your situations down below, and I will try to give you all the best advice, because I have experienced all of these things. Feeling like an outcast in school, feeling like I didn't have anybody in school, even when people did know who I was. I've went through all of those emotions, and one of the things that helped me out tremendously in high school was trying out for the dance team. And even when I tried out for the dance team, I didn't make it like 2 times, but I kept trying out. And everything just worked out. It will work out in your favor. God will send you people who are good for you. So be looking out for those people. And like I said, pray about it. Because anywhere you go in the world that you don't know anybody, how do you get to know them? You open your mouth and speak. You communicate with them. You have some type of interaction with them. So I just want to encourage you all to be bold and be strong. You got this. I made it through. So I am a living witness, a living testament of it. You got this. And like I said, drop down below and tell me how your first day of school is going, your first week of school, or anything like that. All right. Make sure you guys are smiling too. Smiling works. Okay. But I love you guys, and you all are so beautiful, and just stay uplifted and stay encouraged.